So hi, Dr. Periman. It's good to see you again. I don't know if you remember, we actually met when I came to your office. I met you and Stacy when I was at ASRS in Seattle.
I super remember that. It was so fun to have you come in and show us your clever device.
Oh, thank you very much. So, that being said, what was your first impressions when we chatted? I mean, we, just this one little guy coming in randomly, a retina specialist of all things, talking about
talking to
ocular
a cornea doctor.
Yeah, it's like basically oil and
he
water.
was slumming with us,
right? There's a lot I don't understand about ocular surface, so I was probably talking a lot that I didn't really know about. But what did you think when we were talking first about Rinsada, high pressure irrigation system of the palpebral conjugate fornix? What was your first impressions?
Well, first I thought how cleverly it was designed to have the 3 different ports to really get a effective, high-pressure yet gentle cleaning of a potential bacterial reservoir, mucin reservoir. I can think of a ton of clinical situations back then that I've now had the experience of your device in using and helping me manage.
So I think that's interesting to know. So what was kind of your first couple patient cases? Because I think, like you just mentioned, I think that we're coming to a point where we have more specificity in terms of how we treat ocular surface disease. So what was that? How was that patient selection, and how did that go?
Well, it's interesting. With any new technology, it takes me a little bit of time to get used to something. I'm not a cowboy. I don't rush in with both feet. I'm slow, I'm methodical. Tried on a couple cases with patients who are great historians that I trust, asked them what their experience with it was that same day, how long the treatment effect lasted. And that gave me confidence to try it on more things. And now I find myself reaching for it more often.
Great. That's great to hear. Yeah. So if I tell you the phrase, reset with Rinsada, what does that mean to you in terms of ocular disease pathology, kind of ocular surface disease issues? What does that kind of mean in terms of what you think about in terms of treatment algorithms?
Oh, gosh. First of all, I love that catchphrase. You have to reset with Rinsada. My background is molecular immunobiology, right? I'm a science nerd, bench scientist, right? Yeah. And we always used to say the solution to pollution is dilution. And that's sort of what we're achieving with the Rinsada device. Reset that bacterial load, the biome load, rinse out, maybe it's mucin from chronic allergies, floppy eyelid syndrome, mucus fishing syndrome, whatever the situation is. So you get this ability to reset with the Rinsada, and I think that's really puts it on point of what it does and what I expect out of it.
Well, it's always a pleasure to chat with you. Always feel like I learned so much about the ocular surface, more than I can probably ever tell you about the retina, but it's always a pleasure to talk.
Super fun.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations on a great product.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.